Hey guys, I want to show you some of the best spots on each of the maps for Zombies Chronicles that allow you to be safe from the zombies and give you a chance to take a break, like if you gotta go to the bathroom or get a sandwich or take a phone call. These spots are not intended to exploit the game or get into high rounds because a lot of them are not good for that. Again, it's just to stand there for a moment so you can go do something and put your controller down. And these spots are good for people that are on co-op because obviously if you're in solo, you can pause the game. I'm trying to show the best and the easiest spots on all of the maps, but for Knockin Varrock, we don't have anything yet. So I'm gonna skip to ShangriLa, and for ShangriLa there's two spots. One of the spots you have to have the Mark II ray gun and you got to get it out of the box, which doesn't seem to be too difficult. We played a few games and we're able to get it out of the box pretty quickly. Now you want to come to spawn and you're going to do this maneuver where you're going to be sprinting and then jump in the air, spin around, slide backwards, and while you're sliding backwards you want to shoot the ray gun and it's gonna force you up onto this ledge right here. This can be difficult depending on what your skill set is. Some people can do this first time because they're just used to like sliding backwards, but right here I'm showing you guys in slow motion. You sprint and then jump in the air. While you're in the air you want to do a 180 and then go into that power slide, and right as you end that slide just shoot the ray gun and it should launch you up onto this ledge. The zombies are going to pile up behind you and the crawlers can hurt you here, so just be aware of that. The second location is from the spawn towards the flogger area. You're going to be out in the swamp near this lamppost that's down by this hut. Right here, you're going to be doing a knife lunge that gets you on top of this lamppost, and it's not too terribly difficult to do. You just have to make sure you're lined up correctly and the zombies lined up correctly. And you don't have to run or sprint to do this. You just want to stand a couple of steps back from that lamppost, make sure the zombie's a couple of steps away, and then you just want to step forward and knife at the lamppost when the zombie's lined up like that. And if you do it correctly, yeah, it'll launch you up on top of it. The zombies will pile up underneath you. They can move you around a little bit and knock you down, so just be aware of that if you have like a big horde under you. I will say that these spots are going to be really old for some of you, but this video is to let you know that these spots are all still working after all of the patches that we've gotten. The next map I'm going to show you is Kino, and the location that's still working is over here by the turret. There is a spot on each side right here on this platform, and during a dog round, you can stand here and be in a specific spot and the dogs will just like stand there and run at you, but they won't hit you or hurt you. And right here is just showing where you can put your crosshairs to know that you're going to be in the right spot. There was a location where the speed cola is where you could just stand on the stairs and the zombies wouldn't see you and you would be AFK, but we could not get that to work, and I believe that has been patched. And right here I'm just showing this is the other side of the stage where, yeah, you can just crouch, look all the way down with your crosshairs and just line up here, and yeah, on a dog round you'll be safe. The next map is Ascension, and over there by Stamina Up there is a zombie spawn window that you can jump up into, and the zombies around you will freeze and you can be safe. Again, not great for high rounds because the ones coming through the window will get you. And this is really easy to do. All you gotta do is sprint forward and then power slide and then jump up and move to the left, and you'll get up on that window and hit that ledge. I'm not sure how many people can actually get up here. You might be able to get 2, but just know that once you're up there, there is a death barrier, and I'll show you guys where that is in just a moment. But again, just stand back right here and try to be as parallel with this window as you can when you're running at it, and then just slide and jump up and move to the left, and you should land on it. And right here, you can see that the zombies are just gonna freeze around you, and there is gonna be a death barrier if you move too far into the window, and the zombies that do come to this window will hit you. And right here I'm just showing that if you're on the outside of the window boards you're good, but if you move to the inside you're gonna death barrier like that. The next map that still has a working spot that's really good is gonna be ShangriLa, and it's gonna be down in one of these water spouts. Now this can be tricky to get into, but we think we might have figured out a trick to make it a little easier. There's a very tricky ledge that you can land on, and if you jump too hard or you don't hit it just right, you're not gonna hit it at all. So what we figured out is that you want to weaken your jump. So you want to jump a little bit before you actually go for it, because it seems like jumping too high just makes your like character too forceful and you can't hit it. So, you know, jump a few times to weaken your jump so that you can't jump as high, and then jump down into it, into that corner, and hopefully you'll land on it. Once you land on it, the zombies are going to pile up above where you jumped from, and you can get knocked down if another player goes and hits that spout. It's going to shoot you right out of here. And right here, I'm just showing you guys where the zombies pile up, but yeah, just be aware that this can be difficult. You could get it first try, or it could take you 20. But I'm just showing you guys that it does still work, and it is helpful if you need to go do something. The next map is Moon, and there's a really great spot where 2 people, I think maybe 3, especially if you're really squeezed in there, can get to on top of the teleporter, and you can be completely safe from the zombies. This spot is extremely easy. You just have to make sure that that teleporter gate is down and you have access to it. And just stand right here, hop over. You should be able to get on this ledge. You can move over a little bit and allow other people to jump up there with you. I have seen some zombies come from that doorway to the right there, so you just got to be really careful. This one's ignoring, but yeah, I've had them come straight at me. So again, not really safe for high rounds, but good if you gotta go do something. The zombies will pile up underneath you, and right here I'm just showing you guys kind of reference of where you can stand so that you don't go too far to the right and fall off. Now this won't trigger the teleporter if somebody like jumps down there. Everybody has to be actually standing on that platform down below, so don't worry about getting accidentally teleported. The next and final map is gonna be Origins Remastered, and there's a few really good spots if you need to like just hang out and not be bothered with zombies. And there's gonna be 2 locations on the tank, and you can do it at the church tank station and tank station 2. I've already made a video about this and most people know about this, but it is still working. They have not patched this. Just go up on the tank tread and crouch and slowly move forward. It's going to slide you down and you'll stop right here. The zombies are going to ignore you, so it's not, again, a good situation for high rounds. Right here I'm just showing that it works on the other side with another player, and then right here you can see that the tank is at tank station 2. Same thing, works on both of the treads. There's a chance that you could get wrecked by the panzers in these spots, so I wouldn't stay here for very long. The next location is from the church area towards Jug, and it's before the tank track like drops down. You can just like creep off the side and then stop right about here, and the zombies are going to pile up below you. Crawlers can hurt you here, and the panzers will definitely wreck you in this spot, so don't stay here for too long either. Again, I just thought this would be nice for you guys to know about these spots in case that you need to use them and go do something really fast, but I hope this helped you guys out. One quick update about the zombie crates. I have less than 100 left, and I'm working on getting them restocked, but that's all I have at the moment, and I just wanted to let you guys know. You can check them out at glitchingqueen.com, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.